Well guys, welcome to my channel. In the last video regarding NCERT, we have discussed the factors of urbanization, how to consider the topic urbanization. Here I am within another chapter regarding from ancient NCERT, craft, commerce and urban growth. The chapter is actually pretty difficult because it is full of various facts. Our duty is how to systematize those facts and how to use those facts for answer writing. We will prepare the topic in such a way that it will be work for both pre and mains together. The facts which we will gather will work for pre as well as they will give input to mains. So question which might arise from this chapter is that the trend of urbanization in North India, trend of urbanization in South India, what are the factors that helped to the contribution to the growth of urbanization? To answer these questions, actually, we might have to prepare very systematized notes. So I will tell you how to consider one topic, how to consider one line for both pre and mains together. It will reduce your hard work as well as, and it will eliminate your burden as well. So when we find any answer regarding urbanization in ancient India, we must have to bring some sufficient and solid points so that we can prove our answer with valid and reasonable points, your reasonable inputs. And if you want to go up to that point, then we must have to prepare our notes in a very systematic way so that it encompasses all the important factors. So when we say urbanization, in our last chapter, in our last lecture, you can refer to our last lecture where we have already discussed that what comes into our mind when we see the topic urbanization. Obviously, when we read this chapter, craft, commerce and urban growth from ancient NCERT, to prepare notes to make any answer, to attempt any answer regarding urbanization, we must have to fathom out, we must have to find out some points that which can be used as an input in urbanization. For example, mining and metallurgy, cloth making, silk weaving, manufacture of arm and luxury products, balance rods, socketed axe, shackles, plowshare, and development of guild or srenis. These are some actually points which are necessary in any answer regarding urbanization. When you write any answer for urbanization in mains exam. Now you can ask me how one person can put all those facts in a 250 words answers. So your duty is not to write all the things, but examiner has to but examiner might have to anticipate that you know all the things. So your duty is not to input and not to include all these things together. You read all the things together, it will help in your mains if you find any question. But in writing, use your language in such a way that at least from this first, second, third, fourth, fifth inputs I have given, from this fifth inputs actually, you can use one sentence by encompassing the all fifth points in a limited language and limited words. It is your duty of how you are constructing the language. Right, you need not to give input, need not to mention all these things. Just mention in such a way that examiner knows that you are reading the book, you are reading the core things, and you are not beating about the bush. So these are some points without which your answer will not be fulfilled regarding urbanization. These are some necessary points. Right. In that way, again, when we come to luxury, okay, when the urban luxury is is an aspect of urbanization. When we say about luxury, what we can gather from this chapter: cutlery, bead making, beads and bangles of shell, terracotta, like glass making, shell and ivory. These actually indicates the luxurious lifestyle of urban class in ancient India existing at that time. And again, my duty is I'm telling you that you cannot put all these things together in your answer. Just what you have to do, you have to find out some keywords. You have to find out some attractive words like glass manufacturing, Bengal job sale. In that way, you can put 2-3 words so that it portrays the luxurious lifestyle of people at that time, and your answer gets input for that thing. Right. Again, in that way, when you say urbanization, I already told you in my last lecture that class distinction is very important. And this chapter also we find that there is a high, low, and middle. There is a class distinction among high, low, and middle class merchant. There are divisions, the merchant and craftsmen which were existing at that time. The class distinction among them were prevalent regarding high, low, and middle class. So it will provide input to your answer. Again, when we write any urban answer regarding urbanization, obviously it will be unfulfilled if we do not mention how urbanization grows. Trade is an important aspect of urbanization, but to happen trade, for a fervent trade, there must be some favorable and there must be some favorable, very comfortable trade routes throughout which trade and commerce can run. In this chapter also, we have find some trade routes and as well as some important places from which India imported, for which India exported some things. Like, so you see, these are some keywords, right? So the foreign elements here, the foreign factors related to trade route here, related to trade in ancient India is Rome, Iran, Silk Route, Uttar Patha, China, and Central Asia. In that way, in case of India, Arikemedu, and Tamra-Lift. These are some ports here. These are some places regarding foreign and domestic factors throughout which trade in ancient India prevalent. Again, you need not to mention all the points or all the names together. Just write for India. You can use Arikemedu, and that way to give an anticipation, to give a notion to the examiner that you can write some. You can for choice here, you can pick one or two words so that examiner can know and your answer actually fulfill the necessary aspects. In case of goods, what goods India exported and what goods India imported? The main exported goods from India are spices, muslin, pearls, jewels, stones, ivory, cutlery, and kitchenware. So it will help you in prelims also if you find any questions there. Which of the following thing is not included among the exported things from from India in ancient India? So one way you prepared for prelims and one way you are preparing for mains, because you can give inputs for exam regarding exported materials from India in ancient India which contributed to urbanization, right? So keep this thing. In case of imported goods which India imported are mainly silk from China, and Rome. From Rome, what they imported mainly wine, amphora, pottery, lead. And in case of pottery, you keep it, remember that imported pottery from Rome by India has been discovered in Tamaluk district in West Bengal. Right, it is again an important point for prelims, and it will help you also main also. You can refer to it, which will bring the significance and value of your answer much more. This trade actually extended to Guwahati. You can mention it in your answer also in mains actually. Means to refer that to refer the extension of ancient Indian trade, to what extent, to how far it has been extended, right? In that way, pottery, there has been Eurasian pottery has been discovered in South India. These are important for pre as well as mains also. In this, coins, regarding coins, gold and silver coins have been imported from Rome by India at that time. And here there is a foreign visitor. In this year, one question has been asked in first paper that narrate the cultural significance of India, ancient India, through the foreign visitors' eyes. I just uploaded one video regarding that topic 2 days before the exam. So keep this thing in mind. If any foreign visitor has said about something, here what does Pliny says about the coins? Keep this thing in mind. So in this way, regarding goods, it is crystal clear that the export and import, while you write exam for mains, you need not to mention all the things, that you find out 2 year 3 words and just mention them, include them in your answer. And as well as prepare for mains also the key terms, like in earlier I told Indian port Arikemedu, Tamra-Lift, pottery discovered in Tamaluk district in West Bengal, Eurasian pottery. Keep attention of these things so that you can easily solve any answer if question in prelims as well. Again, you see excavated places. In this chapter, you will find various places which have been excavated, and it will utterly help you to prepare notes for pre and mains. Even in UPSC, these questions have been asked many times also, like what have been excavated and what materials have been found from them. It will help in mains also to bring input, and in prelims also to face objective questions like Karimnagar. iron and agricultural tools, Nalganda, iron and agricultural tools plus terracotta, Urayur, dyeing, Arikemedo, dyeing, Kondapur, terracotta. Right. So these are some points which you can add in pre as well as means also. So as a whole, if we concise the chapter, then what are the thriving industries or what are the prevalent urban factors which contributed to urbanization? We can as a whole mention coin building, arms and luxury, textile, dyeing, and oil wheel has been for the first time used for textile industry in this era. So it is important for pre as well as means also. Handicraft and pottery, ivory, jewelry, which expresses luxurious lifestyle, metallurgy. Right. If when you write answer for means, you can keep this as headlines like coin building. Under coin building, you can write input which I have already provided. Right. In that way, what are the factors that contributed to the growth of urbanization at that time? Discovery of monsoon, close to raw materials, fervent demand for Indian goods, favorable seaport, and money economy. So you can use these points as headlines under which you can give inputs. So I have told you the way to read the chapter Craft, Commerce, and Urban Growth from Ancient NCERT. Prepare notes in this way so that if you systematize, if you classify the things from in this way, then you will not be confused then what to read and what not to read, how to read and how not to read, what to write in answer and what not to write in answer. And it will help you in pre plus means together to crack exam, because the facts which you are collecting will help you in pre as well as pre, and also will help to increase the value of your answer in mains. Your answer will not be beating about books, your answer will bring some solid material facts. Right. So this is the chapter regarding NCERT. I will come again with another chapter, and please मैंने वीडियो शुरू होने से पहले शुरू होने के टाइम पे at the beginning of the lecture I did not tell you to subscribe because I have waited so up to the end, and now the video has been ended. And if you think that I have contributed somehow to your learning process, right, then please subscribe to my channel, press the bell button, and if you have any query you can write in the description box. I will come again with another lecture. Till then, take care and bye bye.